Hello and welcome to the 2021 Study Abroad Throwback Photo Contest Winners Unveiling. I'm Alec Jacobitis from the Center for International Affairs. Our Case Western Reserve University Study Abroad students submit amazing photographs to us every year through this contest. These pictures help us show other students what studying abroad looks like to get them interested and excited about the opportunity to learn in another country. We also get to showcase our winners in our gallery, located here in Tomlinson Hall. Unfortunately, the pandemic prevented our students from being able to study abroad in the last year. So we decided to change the theme of this year's contest to a throwback theme, to allow students who have studied abroad in the past to look through their photos, relive their experiences, and share them with us. Who will get to join our gallery of winners here in Tomlinson? Let's find out.
Our throwback photo contest categories include Scenery, Spartans Abroad, Cultural Experience, The World is Your Classroom, Facebook's Most Likes, Vintage, which is a new category this year for our CWRU alumni, and our overall winner. Our Scenery category features pictures of breathtaking landscapes, soaring buildings, impressive bridges, and the like. This year's winner is Catherine Mome. Catherine is a biomedical engineering major who studied abroad in South Africa during May term 2017. This photo shows a scenic view of Cape Town, South Africa during her experience. Catherine says, "The best part of studying abroad was being able to learn about the country, the culture, and gain new experiences. With my study abroad, I have been able to discover what I can do with my skills and perspectives." Next is the Spartans Abroad category, which helps us showcase Case Western Reserve's spirit around the world. Catherine Glace is our winning Spartan for this photo, taken in a market in Tianjin, China. Catherine is a biomedical engineering and electrical engineering major who studied abroad at Tianjin University during summer 2018.
It's difficult to narrow down my favorite part of studying abroad in Tianjin because we got to visit the Great Wall of China and learn about its incredible history. We met local students and had a cultural exchange with them, really increasing my cultural awareness. We got to take traditional classes in Tai Chi and ink painting, but definitely one of my favorite parts was the food. On the university's campus, there was an entire cafeteria devoted to dumplings of all kinds, and it was a challenge not to go there for every meal of every day.
Now we move on to our cultural experience category. Experiencing the culture of a student's host country is a key aspect of studying abroad, and these photos show how students embrace it. Our winner, Susan Wong, did just that. Susan is pictured here eating what she described as delicious fish and chips at the Isle of Skye in Scotland. She is a psychology and communication sciences major with minors in public health and communication for health professionals. Susan studied abroad during spring 2020 at the University of Edinburgh in Scotland.
Studying abroad has had a lasting impact on my life so far. I studied abroad at the University of Edinburgh in Scotland in the spring 2020 semester before I got cut short, unfortunately due to the pandemic. And from that experience, I really learned that to really push yourself out of your comfort zone and really take advantage of the opportunities that are given to you and really put yourself out there. That's something that I've really taken to heart in senior year, just explore Cleveland more and take advantage.
The World is Your Classroom is always one of the judges' favorite categories in the contest, as it focuses on the purpose of study abroad, learning. Ilia Pai was in a French immersion program in Morocco in spring 2020 when this winning photo was taken. She was visiting the city of Meknes and bent down to take a picture of a monkey when one came right up to her. Ilia is a sociology and communication sciences major and now shares the impact of her experience abroad.
Now that I've returned from my study abroad experience in Morocco, I've realized how much my French skills actually improved. Being there around native speakers, I didn't always feel like it, but I feel pretty confident now in handling most types of conversations. So definitely realized that my French skills have dramatically improved.
Since the theme of our contest this year is throwback photos, we thought it was a great opportunity to get our alumni involved. Our new Vintage category collected study abroad photos from CWRU graduates. Our winning vintage photo comes from Kathy Perovosnik, a macromolecular science and engineering major who graduated in 1995. She's seen here in Moscow, Russia's Red Square, while studying abroad at Lancaster University in the UK in 1993 and 94. Kathy says, "My study abroad adventures taught me a lot about the world around me. I made friends who I've stayed in touch with throughout the years. I have worked for several companies headquartered in different European countries and haven't had any prejudices about the foreigners like some of my less traveled colleagues. And I've been back to Europe to visit my friends in England twice." Next up is our Facebook's Most Likes category. All photos submitted to the contest are posted to the CWRU Study Abroad Facebook page, and the photo that receives the most likes wins. This year's winner is Elizabeth Chilrude. She is a marketing major who studied abroad in Madrid during spring 2020. This photo is of the Castle of the Moors, and it was taken while on a trip to Sintra, Portugal. Elizabeth says, "Living in Madrid was the first time I lived in an apartment and the first time I did things like buy my own groceries and cook for myself. All these things can be difficult at first, especially in a new country where you don't speak the language fluently or know the culture. Because of my experience, I became more independent and flexible." All photos submitted to the contest are also considered for the overall winner category. This category is meant to showcase what studying abroad at Case Western Reserve really looks like. The winners of this category have their photos framed and prominently displayed in Tomlinson Hall's Study Abroad Photo Gallery and in various marketing materials. And this year, we have 2 winning photos. Both are from CWRU alumni, but from different eras, 1992 and 2015 to be precise, in order to more fully showcase the throwback theme for this year's contest. Our first winner is Bradley Odener, a physics and classics major who graduated in 2018. This photo was taken on a beach in Tropea during his study abroad experience in Italy during summer 2015.
Hi, my name is Brad, and I did research abroad at the University of Calabria in southern Italy in the summer of 2015, and it has impacted me in huge ways. First of all, I developed a group of friends there that we all still stay in touch. I actually went to one of their weddings in Romania a few years ago, and we all met up there, so that was a great time. But second of all was all the stories and experiences that I developed. I currently work in marketing, so having stories to interact with people is of huge importance to me, and I often fall back on the stories I have from that study abroad trip.
And with a vintage throwback is winner Michael Finley. Michael was a biochemistry major who graduated in 1993. He studied abroad in Tübingen, Germany during spring 1992. And this photo is of him at Stonehenge during a trip to the UK. Michael shares how studying abroad has impacted his life.
It has given me perspectives of an outsider and helped me to be empathetic to others trying to navigate our own culture. My study abroad experience has enabled me to push beyond my comfort zone, navigate uncomfortable situations such as new jobs and new opportunities. I also think more globally. How does an issue impact not just me or my community, but the wider world?
Congratulations to all of this year's winners of the Throwback Photo Contest. A special congratulations to our overall winners, whose photos will get framed and hung right here in Tomlinson Hall, just like last year's winner. A big thank you as well to everyone who submitted photos to this year's contest. Thank you for helping promote study abroad once we can safely resume our programs.
You can still view all of this year's entries on the CWRU Study Abroad Facebook page. And make sure to follow us on Instagram to see more photos and study abroad student experiences throughout the year. On behalf of the Center for International Affairs, thank you very much for joining us today.